You know, this story with Museveni and the traders and Ifris is becoming like Scandal season 1, season 2.
Season 1, episode 3.
They met the other time, then he said, we come back, we meet again May 7th. They have met.
They leave you on a cliffhanger.
We're going to meet again. Now he has told them we meet June 20th. But this time they told him, we're not coming.
Do you know
And the guy said, it's okay if you don't want to come. Me, I'll be here. Whoever will be here, we will talk.
This all resulted because of IFRIS.
Yeah.
Electronical Physical Receipting and Invoicing Solution. They don't want to be taxed at all levels. The 18% tax. There's all sorts of issues that they're talking about.
Yeah, IFRIS is one of the problems, but it all started from taxation.
From taxation.
Yeah.
And they gave their points and said, we want to meet you, Musei. Oh, wise one. Oh, wonderful one. Fountain of knowledge. The guy said, you want to meet me? You want to meet me? Let me come. The guy came. And then he first said, you talk fast. He let them talk.
And they talked. And talking they did. I think they figured if this is the chance we have to say it, zikanjogera mazima kati muzei. When the guy starts like that, you know he's going to fungua. Wano wetuli mzee ngenda biogera kati.
Nze neewuunya ababaka ba paalamenti be tulonda. Mmwe ne mugereko omusolo. Naye nga mukimanyi bwe mpa omusolo mu butuufu bwako nina okugwa. Batume muli batemu nnyo.
And he sat there with his yellow pad. Took notes.
They abused him. What?
But I think what he was doing,
took it in.
He was saying, that one with the red shirt, that one who is talking like this, was noting who they are. Then he passed the paper on to somebody else. He said, you collect them afterwards. What?
Anyway, so long story short, the meeting bore no fruit.
But honestly speaking, I think the president...
Went and told them, yeah, you have talked, I've had you.
Yeah, but he set himself up. Many people say that the president knows everything that he's doing, but I think here his advisors, who he never uses, did not advise him because he never uses them well enough. To have that kind of mass gathering of traders who are so angry, and then you come and you don't really give them anything of substance that is positive for them, what did you expect?
Yeah, but what if there was no way of giving them something positive? You know, that's a possibility. Like the things you're asking for are actually impossibilities.
Nothing,
if I succumb to your things, we're not going to be able to run a country.
Nothing is impossible. The president is the beginning and the end of everything in this country. So please.
But guy, I'm trying to tell you that I want to buy your car at 1 million shillings. And you're saying the lowest I'm going to sell it to you, Marcus, is 8. And at 8, I am barely breaking even. You want to pay me 1. I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm trying to say. Even if I'm the president, I can't.
Okay, listen. The traders were upset because it is one thing for investors and something else for me, the person who was born on the soil of Uganda. You favor these guys, yes, they bring in more money, but they end up being hawkers on the street. You give them so many tax havens and holidays. Me, the guy on the street, for my kilo of shoes, you're going to charge me per kilo X amount. At every level, when I buy it, I'm taxed. When I'm selling it, I'm taxed. When I'm moving it, I'm taxed. So they're saying, guys, give us a break. IFRIS is breaking us. And then on top of that, the actual system, you have to have internet. So you're making me pay even extra for that internet. Yes, he said, guys, for those of you who have faulted on IFRIS penalties, I shall remove them. But that was just a token. Just a token. There were other major issues, and I don't blame them for speaking the way that they did. Albeit it was to the head of state, and, you know, from the heart, he allowed them. But really, what did you expect?
Okay, first of all, again, I don't want to get into the details because we will not leave this place. But the end and short of it, his argument was very simple. He says, the reason why investors come and get tax havens is because they come and build factories here and build stuff for Uganda from Ugandan raw materials. You guys go and import everything. What I'm trying to make you stop doing is importing. We need to become an industrialized nation where we export more. Therefore, anybody who is bringing in something from China, from Singapore, from Sweden, from wherever, I will tax you. Ask anybody who has made a local product if they are facing your problems. They are not. All of you guys who are here, you are traders. You import things. There's nobody here who trades in Ugandan-made products. Why? Because Ugandan-made products don't suffer your problems. And what I'm trying to tell you is that we will not develop as a nation when all we do is import. He even told a story about the head of Samsung, the head of, he told a story about the South Korean guy and the other, and Dangote from Nigeria. So Dangote started off as a cement importer. He used to import into Nigeria. Now he has 7 factories and is going into oil and gas. But he says you guys have refused to transition from that scale of how you do business to becoming businesses who support Uganda.
And be that as it may, yes, by the way, I don't think the traders are saying don't tax us. That's not what they're saying.
No, they're saying the taxation is a lot, and we know it's a lot, and he has explained. I am not going to drop it, because you guys need to stop how you do business.
Anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get into it, because it's not going to change.
What killed me was when the president was talking, and then traders said, okay, you've talked. Yeah, and they started leaving en masse as he was talking. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
One person, yes, here, maybe two.
Said, they realized the Mzee is not going to remove this thing to Kodachibano. They left. Like I said, it didn't bear any fruit. That's why I said we do again on 20th. Wow. And the 20th conversation was go and sit down and find out how IFRIS can be managed best, I think, on workload or amount imported. Like sit down with URA people, see if it can be worked on bulk. So that this guy and this guy don't pay the same, so to speak. Yeah. So I don't know what that. So but the guy said they're not going to come in. Yeah, it's okay.
I don't think the 20th. Now the question is, will they go on strike again? And if they do go on strike, how will that hurt the economy?
The economy. I don't know. But you see, he's not going to budge. So just know that.
And they won't budge. Well, it seems they won't budge either.
So we'll see. But I don't think they're going to go on strike again. No, you realize that the guy is not going to budge. Are you going to starve?
And he told them, don't come to threaten me to Munkanga. Don't come. I'm an old man close to heaven.
Yeah, I'm going to get to heaven. Don't disturb me.
Meanwhile,
and he even said it says, me, I'm going to go to heaven soon. These things I'm doing are going to be for you people. You think me, I care? I'm doing these things for you. Me, I'm about to go to heaven.
But still, I feel for the traders. And I feel for those ones who...
But you have to agree that, guys, we need to build Uganda.
I understand that, Marcus, but it's how. The how. It's the how.
Okay, Gaetano, I know you are 67 years old. When you went for prom in 1947, how did you go? I cannot live here without us discussing this prom conversation.
Prom?
The prom conversation is the one that has been going around on social media.
Yeah.
Everybody has seen
you go for prom.
Elite high school. I'm talking about elite high school.
Hey, elite high school.
That's the one everybody's been talking about.
The guys who arrived in cars and helicopters and Sijuit.
So I can't live here without us discussing it.
Man, I saw that video of those prom kids.
So if in case you live in a cage, there was a video from Elite High School that went around and and some kids came in top of the range vehicles, blah, 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 blah.
Tell me what it takes to get you feeling alive. Tell me how to show you it's a beautiful life. I'll do anything to pull you into the light, 'cause everything will change when you open your eyes. Yeah. So don't you let the sunlight go out without you. Don't you realize how lucky we are? Open up your heart, baby, let it all go tonight. Live your life like you was running out with a light. We gotta scream it out.
Very many people have given their opinions on the matter, and I'm going to start, before I give the whatever,
I'm even Googling what somebody said.
I want to start by what the Katikiro said. Because the Katikiro speaks on behalf of the people who were against this whole conversation.
Okay.
And
what did he said?
What he said,
nalabye omwana ng'agenda mu mazina ng'atambulira mu Namunkanga. omwana ali munnamunkanga amazina ffe bwe twali ekisubi abaana b'eggayaza abawala nga batweyunira bannange bwekiri naye tetwagenderako mu ebyo ebintu tebyaliyo abaana nga babaleeta mu baasi bayambalanga engoye zaabwe era ng'abaana amazina biki noweyazika akasuuti ku munaayi n'akasuuti ne mugenda wali dansi bwe byali mu mbeera za bulijjo simanyi kiri mu masomero kati abaana ne bagenda ne baleta emmotoka esinga okuba ez'ebbeeyi nti bagenda kusena amazina n'abaana bannaabwe omwana n'ajjira mu nnamunkanga abaana mubakola ekyejo omuganda agamba nti omwana bw'otamukaabya mu buto akukaabya mu bukadde
omwana bw'otamukaabya mu buto obukaabya mu bukadde. You listen to the whole video. He complained and quarreled and said, you parents, what are you doing to your children? This stage that you are starting with your kids, what nonsense is this? This level of opulence that you are showing to your children, what are you doing for them? Long story short.
The State Minister for Higher Education, Mr. John Christom Muyingo, added on to that. I've just Googled it here. Are those things happening in Uganda? Where are we going? I have never thought of hiring a chopper. Money is a scarce resource. It shouldn't just be given out and spent just like that, even if their parents have money. What message are they sending to the children? That is horrible. After he saw, of course, the helicopter coming and those many... but
Thanks.
the cars were
They're nice.
The cars were nice.
They were nice.
Here's my argument.
It looked like an NRM barrio. Just that there were children coming out of the vehicle.
Those are NRM children.
I was looking for big stomachs and ass.
Okay, I don't know if they're NRM children, I'm sorry, but yeah.
I don't
They
think
came
they're
with flat stomachs looking sharp.
Sharp children.
Look, Marcus. When you did prom, we did it differently.
Yeah.
We did things differently. Now,
I even saw a video the other day of Budo. Was it Namagunga? Or Gayaza?
Hey.
They were in a bus. I'm not saying anything that's wrong with Budo.
I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing at the way you said it.
But that's how we did it. Track. Now things have changed. So anyway, I want to know what's your take.
All right, before I go to my take. Nang. All right, check this out. I think we as Ugandans, where we are and the way the economy is, things are really tight. Things are not looking so good. But having said that, and I agree with some areas or, people who are saying, and Yukatikiro said, and even the minister said, parents, it's my money.
I can do what I want.
I can do what I want. You who are in the public eye, who spend opulently in our faces all the time, what message are you sending? You send us the wrong message. You send us a message of it's okay to steal, it's okay to splurge, it's okay to be corrupt, and you do it in our faces with your big events and all of that, and the way you dress, and you show it and you throw it in our faces. Now me, I've made a bit of money. Make a small money. My child's happiness is
what makes me happy.
paramount, is what makes me happy.
Where's the problem?
If I can afford for my child to come in a helicopter, what's the problem? If they can come in this nice, beautiful car, and they show up and they rock and they do their thing, and my child is happy, I am happy. These are things I could never do as a child because my parents couldn't afford it.
So if you had the money, you would do it?
Me?
For your son, your daughter?
That child is going to walk to the prom. And that's me. But there's somebody else who decides my child is going to go in a helicopter.
TK, are you the godfather of one of them? Help. Because really, what is this?
Different strokes
For different folks.
for different folks.
I get that. Never be poor child. Anyway, I shall discuss this later.
I see nothing wrong with it. Don't send us
To each their own, basically.
to each their own. Don't give me a message and tell me I can't. Please, who are you? Is this your child? Did you grow them?
I don't burn them.
Burn them
There's a guy, the guy who deals in the cars, said, and I quote, a kid came to hire an ML and were at the verge of completing the documentation. He received word that the nigger they are competing with had secured the GLE, Mercedes. The guy called his dad and told the dad, Daddy, kati MLs wedde yo, waliwo Range Rovers okka. And alas, Range Rover was acquired. So they don't even have the cars at home. They're hiring.
Of course they're hiring. You know how much it is to hire? I read somewhere, how much is it to hire a helicopter?
3 ma.
3 million.
Wasn't it 3 ma? Yeah.
3 million, 4 million, and a car, 2
Yeah.
million, whatever it is. So there's money going into the economy. Yeah. This is a good thing. You as government should be actually a Ministry of Education. You should be like, oh my God, they're putting money there. I have no... Mama, helicopter.
But they look nice. Look at,
Look at those.
Are you seeing those machines?
Look. My God.
So, and of course, the one that has said, what did Katikiro call it in Uganda? What is the helicopter in Uganda? Kamunkanga. Yamuwa Kanzi. Don't be shut up. And you know, once this guy has started, now this is the SI unit. You wait for the next prom. Anybody less than a helicopter? So they need a big space for landing now.
Okay, you know what?
More of the story is...
Moral of the story is, if
Yes.
you can afford it, by all means, let's do it. Look, we live in different times, man.
Yeah, we do.
We live in different times. Let them enjoy. If I can afford it, let them enjoy.
But I think, and I'm going to be very honest with you, I think the moral of the story is, guys, you can splash on your children, and I'll never be the one to tell you not to, but have the wisdom to educate them about money. Let it not just be stupidity of my son must look good and
Fair
they
enough.
don't understand what money is.
You're
They
right.
think this stuff grows on trees. No.
You're right.
I'll spend, fine, I can, and yes.
But understand the
But
value.
understand what we are doing here.
Yeah.
If you're doing is just spending, yeah, that child will be depressed.
Yeah.
Because they'll enter the real world and it will teach them hello,
You're creating a problem.
good morning.
Yeah.
Then you start wondering, and you wonder, I wonder why. Oh my God, I'm so shocked.
But do you know the story of that elite high school went viral? I'm talking Nigeria to the US. Even children in the US were like, what are we doing? People in Africa who can't even afford food.
Even if the headmaster was interviewed,
Yes. And he said,
but I don't see the problem.
yeah, if these kids want to do that,
It's their prom. They're the ones who organize it. They're the ones who execute it.
We shall
Now
be
me, I
there.
stop them because
I'll
what?
be there to chaperone.
Yes.
But really,
I'll make sure all of them get back into those cars and go back home.
to a helicopter also.
Yeah, it's there to pick.
Don't jealous me because these children are enjoying. Don't jealous them.
Because nabagamba mu Uganda oli mwavu wekka. You are poor by USD.
Marcus, before we leave here, I must.
Let us go even. We need to drink.
Speaking of drinking, can I read something for you here? Uganda's Catholic diocese.
Now we're saying drinking and then you're brought in Uganda Catholic boss.
They also drink. And that's where I'm going.
Okay.
Uganda's Catholic diocese notified of limited stock of altar wine for Mass. They are running out of wine for the Holy Mass. There's a shortage of wine.
You know, I once sat with a Catholic priest and he was buying time to go, and it was one of those garden weddings. And he was buying, you know, those garden weddings, man. But then the guy said, I'm just going to do quick mass because we had finished the main one in the church. I'll just do a quick mass here. But then those garden weddings delay. So I sat with the guy. I asked the guy, Father, so water, tea, what? He says, do you have wine? I said, yeah, Father, no problem. In about 30 minutes, I think he had polished like 2 bottles. By the time the guy was doing that service, I think he stood there for 10 minutes. You know they speak Latin. I'm not being blasphemous, but I'm just saying.
Leviticus, Parabotos. Actually,
Amen.
Amen.
You are married. Where is my friend Marcus? Where they run out of wine.
So basically,
And it has to be Uganda. Never Uganda Twabachi.
Catholic dioceses in Uganda have been notified of a limited stock of wine for masses due to delays in shipping.
Oh, so it's not consumption.
No, it's the shipping that has delayed the wine to come.
But also, haven't we drunk more of the stock that we had? Didn't we plan for the shipping?
By the way, if they run out, let them come to us. We shall organize them.
Yeah.
Boys, you want wine?
And wine we can
As long
give
as
them.
you bless it.
Yeah, to do like this. It
know
moves
how you-
Cabernet Sauvignon to altar.
And you know how you bless it? You first pour a little bit here.
Wine we have in
We
Uganda.
have wine. Slow wine. Slow.
We go. Don't mix slow wine with Catholics now. We
One angle we have to run. Check this out. We're here at Shisha Nyama every single week. Shisha Nyama Village. Come check it out. It is the last round. Go ahead and follow us on social media as well.
The social media handles are The Last Round UG on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. And on YouTube, that's the same thing, The Last Round UG. When you go to the page, there's a bell. Once you hit on it, it will tell you all the times when we have a new show, and it comes every single week. Until next week, please learn to
Please
drink
drink
responsibly.
responsibly. Can we bless our beer like the way they bless wine?
To Walter Beer.
To alter beer. Alter beer. The way they bless wine.
I'm not going to do these things.
No.
Gaetano, me, I'm a religious person.
In nomine Domine sa confile. Sa me vile. Aye.
Carmo vos dormir.
Human, why are you on your phone? Just let me see.
Don't be stupid. By the way, never touch someone's phone. Ever, ever. In fact, let me show you a video. Have you heard the story of that guy who ran out of hospital?
What story?
Chelsea, his wife came to visit.
Yeah.
Then as he was there lying on the bed, the madam took the phone. Look at the guy.
From the hospital bed.
Yeah. With that thing where the bums are open. You know that thing in hospital?
Yeah.
Where the bums are outside. Looking for madam.
The bums are even clapping.
Yeah, she took my phone, man. Where my
Oh
phone at?
my God.
First, wait until she reverses. Say, give me my phone. Just give me my phone.
Are you joking?
You wait and see. So she busts. Call my guy.
Yes, he jumped on the car. But you know what? I don't blame you.
You would do the same.
I would do the same. You do not take somebody's phone. Imagine now, why has she taken the phone?
Yeah. Me, I can't allow Gaetano. Now imagine the wife.
What is she going to find in that phone?
Why do you think the guy is on the boot?
Naked with his bums.
With his bums like this. Meanwhile, he's no longer sick. Whatever he was in hospital for is not important. We have bigger issues to deal with.
He will get sick
He'll get
when
sick.
she opens the phone.
Yes. There he'll die.